Okay, part two. My phone died. So part two of how I met my wife and the story of where we at now. Um, I think I was talking to how we were leaving Yonkers and we were walking from the buses. We were waiting for the buses to get to the parking lot, and I noticed that she was cold. It was cold. It was like April in New York. It's just like I don't know, like getting cold. It was getting cold, and so I gave her the little plastic ponchos you get, pocket ponchos, whatever you want to call them. So I decided I'll just put that on her. It'll help keep her warm. And a group of us, all of us, had the same idea. I'm like, it's only 3 miles from the parking lot to the seminarian where we dropped off, and then we're taking buses to go over there. Why don't we just walk it? So we just started walking, but the buses were so disorganized. It was just chaos the whole time we were there. And so I came up with the idea because I just wanted to keep her close so I could talk to her and not lose her. And I said, why don't we just all hold hands so we don't get lost? And because it's so crowded, we might get lost in the group. And then we're waiting for each other when we get to the end. So I came up with the idea to hold hands, which I just wanted to hold her hand. Cheesy, I know. But yeah, we started walking. It's like a couple minutes in there, and you can hear my stomach growling. And I'm just thinking, oh, what about, like, I'm so hungry. I can eat like a carne asada burrito from Filiberto's. That's like a place over here in Phoenix. And it's like you got Filiberto's, you got all these off-brand things. It's so fucking good. Ugh. Just thinking of that kind of makes me want to have a burrito. Well, I start walking over there. I'm like thinking, I need a carne asada burrito, maybe a large horchata with some pastor tacos. I mean, you name it. I was calling it. I was like, I need some food, and I was just joking, trying to like take my mind off the whole hunger pains and stuff, and just checking up on her, talking to her, and it was just the best time ever. What, mijo? Oh, mija, sorry.
Okay.
And we get walking, and we finally make it to the parking lot where there was what's his name? Father Raul. Yeah, that's when we meet up with Father Raul, and we get back into the van that we were in, and he asks us, have you ate? And we're like, no, we're starving. We hadn't ate nothing. We're thirsty. We only had like maybe 1 or 2 waters through the whole day. It was like hot. And like hot in New York is more like humid hot. And like here in Phoenix, it's like 115, 120 degrees. It's just hot. It's not humid hot. And we were just like dying to eat. Well, we get on the van. It just me and my wife in the back. At the time, it's just Myra and me, and we start, just talking a little bit. But we're tired, we're hungry, and we fell asleep. She fell asleep grabbing my arm. She just hugged my left arm really hard, and my head fell asleep on her head, and we just passed out. And we get to the restaurant. He took us to this cafe, and it was like the best food ever. I don't know if it's really best food ever, but we were starving. Like, it was like the juiciest burgers, the best fries. I don't even know what this place was called, but it was like the best food. Like, God fed us well. Like, we had all we could drink. We were thirsty, and like we had everything. Like, I mean, God fed us well and blessed us well. And on top of that, it's like the waitress that was serving us didn't know that it was not free refills, so we drank everything. It was funny. Well, we get over there, and like as we're getting there, like as we go into the cafe, I've got to put this part. As we go into the cafe, Father was like, "Oh, how many of us are here?" I'm like, oh, "Okay, like that." He looks at me, he's like, "How? Like, what's up with your face?" I had my wife's hair imprinted all over my side of my face. You know, like when you lay on one side, you get like the blanket, the folds, and all that. Her hair was like implanted in my face. It was just funny. And like I said, the food was outstanding, and like I ate all my food, fries, everything. My wife didn't eat everything, and she said, "You want this?" 'Cause my stomach was still growling. I'm like, "Yeah," I just ate it. I'm like, there's this magic connection right here, because if I'm at my stinkiest, my unmannerest, like I don't know if that's a word, but like I don't have any manners whatsoever, and I'm just like scarfing food down my throat, and she finds me attractive. I mean, there's something. I'm not that great looking, I don't think, but like it was the start of like a wonderful 13 years, or what is it, like 15 years now, and it's crazy that we have like 7 kids now. I mean, yeah, our oldest is like 5 years apart from the youngest or so. I mean, our second oldest boy, and then our youngest is like 12 years apart from my first. And it's just crazy that how we met was in New York and we live in Phoenix. That is just, you know, I always, well, I didn't tell anyone what I wanted in someone. So when I prayed, I always prayed for God for like to have me someone just not from where I'm at, like from somewhere else. And like when I moved to Phoenix, I didn't think I was gonna find someone. I was always thinking it'd be like someone from my hometown in California or something. And no, it's just here in Phoenix, right on the other side of town. We like been to the same community. I mean, the same events, the same everything. Never noticed each other. There is pictures of us in New York that we're like arms reach apart from each other. Like I could just like tap her on the shoulder, or she could tap me on the shoulder. We were that close. There was like thousands of pictures of that from like people we know that have the same picture. Like, oh look, I see both of you guys in the same picture. We didn't even notice it's up until Yonkers. And now you look at it and we're like, we're here. We're living in a house in Peoria. We have 7 kids. It's just crazy. And I'm like, there's a lot more to the story, but I mean, there's so much you can cram into the little videos. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share how I met my wife, and to like just say how important she is in my life, and to wish her a great happy birthday. Her birthday's on Monday, so happy birthday, my loves. And thank you for all the wonderful things you have given me, and to many years to come. You're so awesome. I love you, and I just can't wait to see what's in store for us. So, yeah.